Welcome back to Living Local on this Wellness Wednesday. Making your health a priority between Halloween and New Year's may seem like a tough goal. However, there are some holiday health hacks that can help you and your family stay on track with looking and feeling your best. Joining me in studio is Nina Strush. She is a registered dietitian and certified intuitive eating counselor with Hy-Vee. Thank you so much for being here, Nina.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Last time you were here, we were talking about the Teal Pumpkin Project for Halloween time. Now it is Christmas, and we are talking about why it is so important to make your health a priority during the holidays. Why is it?
Absolutely. Usually these next 3 weeks, people typically say, you know, no more fruits, vegetables. I'm going to wait until January 1st. But most importantly, we're in cold and flu season. And so when we start sacrificing our health, you know, getting rid of the fruits and vegetables, the water, our sleep, all of that, we tend to get more sick. So we're going to be around a lot of relatives, a lot of family, a lot of traveling, which can get bugs in there. And so we want to make sure that we are staying healthy. So that's really number one. Why?
Yeah, because if you're not healthy, you're not going to be enjoying the festivities or time with loved ones and things like that.
Absolutely, yep.
So when it comes to holiday traditions, how can we maybe make them a little healthier?
Sure. So some of them, obviously, holiday traditions have their time and place, and I think it's important to really enjoy those, but we can always have fun. One great thing is you can get the kids involved, especially with cookie decorating. I have a really cool recipe here. We have these cookies here that we added white bean puree to. So it's very simple, you know, just sugar, flour, butter, all of the usuals in a cookie recipe, but then we added pureed white beans to add a little bit of fiber, a little bit of protein.
I do that too. I do chickpea cookies.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, I've had people that say, oh, that sounds terrible, but they try them and you would have no idea.
You would have no idea.
Yeah,
absolutely no idea.
And so this is in addition to the flour and all the other stuff, so I'm sure you really cannot tell.
Absolutely, no, not at all. And the recipe is so simple, and they're really nice cookies too in terms of like the sturdiness and decorating for them.
Yeah, because sometimes when you use some healthy alternatives, sometimes it does affect the outcome. It's not as normal as it usually is.
Right.
But for this, they look totally normal.
Perfect, yep. And so another thing that we've done, this time of the year we get a lot of those artificial dyes and a lot of different products that we're consuming. And so for some kids, that's a little bit harder for them to tolerate. And so we did a little bit healthier option where we've made natural dyes using vegetables.
This is so cool. I love this.
So the green here, it's probably a little hard to see, but the green is actually made from spinach. So just 3 cups of spinach to half a cup of water in a blender, blend it really, really well, and then strain it out, and you get this really awesome liquid. The beets is about 2 beets to 1 cup of water chopped up. You just boil it for about a half hour, 40 minutes, and then you strain it out too, and you get this really vibrant red color.
Oh, yeah.
And then also, if you want to save the pulp from both of those, you could make colored pancakes for Christmas too.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, still kind of fun. But you get these really pretty, so this is mixed in. You just add that dye as your liquid into a homemade recipe.
Okay.
And you just get these colors that are really pretty. The red is a really nice red color, and then the green, I mean, and you can't taste it either. I'm gonna give you a try.
Okay, a lot of people are probably looking like, I don't want to eat a spinach cookie, you know. I mean, but you really cannot taste it.
You really cannot.
You're not the biggest fan of beets.
I'm not.
And you can't even hardly taste it.
Right. And the yellow is actually made with a little bit of turmeric.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we're gonna try this. It tastes like a normal cookie.
Say, you can't tell at all.
Oh my gosh,
you can't tell it at all. So it's really neat. The kids will, it's kind of a fun experiment from the beginning of the process through the end to get the kids involved, and they really don't even notice the difference either.
I would have no idea. I'm sure kids definitely would have no idea. And yeah, you're taking out those chemicals out of the dye, so that is wonderful. Keeping it natural and a little bit of nutrients in there too with your sweet treat. So in addition to some holiday traditions, what about holiday parties? How can we have sneaky little ways to make it a little healthier?
Yeah, so those are really, really tough. Obviously, one tip I always tell people is kind of survey everything first and pick and choose the things that you really want to eat. Maybe you don't get other times of the year. Also, bring something that you know might be a little bit healthier. So we've got here, it's kind of a gift idea, but also you could bring it to a party as a nut mix. You could either buy them, or you can, this one was made with using herbs and spices, so not as high in salt. But the nuts are also a great source of healthy fat, which is is really, we don't always get. We get more of the unhealthy fats this time of the year.
And putting it in a mason jar and just putting a little bow on it, it's super cute.
Super simple too. And then of course, I know I brought it last year. We have it this year, cranberry cilantro salsa, a little bit of veggies with some whole grain crackers gets you some fiber there too.
So amazing. And tell me about these nut thins. I've seen them in the store before, but I've never tried them. So, but they're a healthier option than maybe like a Ritz cracker or something.
Yep. So they have, they're made with nuts and seeds, so they're going to have a little bit more fiber, a little bit of protein as well, and they're whole grain options. So a little bit of nutrition that people, they look fancy too. Like people would not even realize they're getting a boost of nutrition when they're eating the dip.
Right. No kidding. And I tried this last year. Absolutely amazing. I think I just completely cleaned it all up. It was amazing. So in addition to the traditions and the parties, you mentioned a little bit about the gifts where you can make those a little bit more health conscious.
Yeah, so we tend to use food as love, especially this time of the year, which there's not necessarily a problem with that. But if you want to kind of find some different health related ones that people might not necessarily go, oh, that's a healthy gift. Great options might be like a reusable water bottle.
Oh, I mean, who couldn't use one of those?
I know.
For sure.
And we've got a couple where this one is actually an infuser. So you can buy the attachment and they can infuse fruit into the water, which is kind of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Essential oils, dark chocolate if you want to go that route, something a little different. I did this year, I made my own elderberry syrup.
Okay.
So those are dried elderberries that we sell at the Milan Hy-Vee, and you mix it with a little bit of Crandall Farms honey, a little bit of ginger and cinnamon, and there's some recipes available at our store. But that was a really nice gift to give because elderberries are proven to help fight cold and flus as a natural way. So kind of a nice gift to give that's still food related but will help support their health as well.
Giving the gift of health. I absolutely love that. Now, Nina, in your opinion, what do you think are the 3 most important ways that we can stay healthy during the holidays?
Sure. So top priority would have to be getting enough water. We tend to really forget about water, and so if you're drinking a lot more caffeine this time of year because you're stressed, travel, all of that, alcohol, make sure that you stay hydrated. It helps really your body to flush out all of the toxins and just help keep you less tired too. Sleep. Lots of sleep. We tend to kind of sacrifice sleep this time of the year, and that can open up the doors for illness. So making sure that you're getting enough quality sleep as much as you can. And then of course, don't forget the fruits and vegetables. We tend to just kind of throw it out to the new year, and there's still great ways, you know, there's still breakfast and lunch and snacks throughout the day before whatever party or meal we have to go to. So just not sacrificing the fruits and vegetables either.
Hydrate, sleep, fruits and veggies, and you got some great tips here for holiday traditions, parties, and gifts alike. We appreciate you so much, Nina, for being here.
Thanks
if you'd
for
like
having me.
some more information or the recipe ideas, you can pick up the latest issue of Hy-Vee Balance magazine at a location near you or go to Hy-Vee.com. We'll also have these details posted on ourquadcities.com. Stay with us. More Living Local is next.